Hey everybody, I watched The Nun 2, so you don't have to. Hey, quick question. Why was this made? Was anybody really asking for a The Nun sequel? I don't think so. Now I am a little late to the party because you either already saw it or, like everybody else, you just skipped it or didn't even know it was coming out. Was there anyone on the marketing team for this one, or did they skip that too? Anyhow, I watched it and yeah, it was bad, which is why I was baffled to read some surprisingly positive reviews like this one from Collider, and I mean, it has to be a paid off review, right? I mean, it has to. Right? Tight script, well-balanced characters, bone-chilling scares. Let me make you a promise. You will find none of these in The Nun 2. It's so strange reading words like interesting ideas, inventive imagery, improvement on its predecessor, when it's quite literally the same thing you've seen 10 times before. You've seen one, you've seen them all. And everything made even more sense when I looked up the director. Yep, it's my buddy Michael Chavez, director of The Curse of La Llorona, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and also The Conjuring 3, which is one of the worst Conjuring universe movies. I guess this guy is cursed to make these horrible films every couple year, and what's worse, he's not even getting better at it. In any case, in The Nun 2, the nun is back! And that's it, that's the plot. It's just, oh, we gotta kill the bitch again. So yes, this is very much a sequel. The Farmiga sister is back, Frenchie is back, the demon nun is back, Father Burke is back.
Father Burke is dead.
Oh, Father Burke is dead.
Cholera.
Oh, okay. I guess this one didn't want to show up in the sequel. So once more, what you get is 90 minutes of boring characters, cheap, lame, overdone jump scares, lazy exposition, unconvincing, and downright ugly CGI, people flying up in the air, which looks goofy as always, a whole lot of sappy bullshit, like a ghost mom saying, "I'll always be here with you." Shut the And oh, what's more? Goddamn dream sequences. I hate it! I mean, we have to be past this. Right, we have to do something else at one point because goddamn, I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day watching the same shit every year. A loud noise that startles you doesn't make your film scary, especially when it's the same trick you've been doing for the past decade, hoping people will still be entertained by it. Hey, at the very least we get some kills in this one. Grannies being beaten to death, little kids getting their necks snapped. Alright, that's intriguing, but the thing is, it's so tame, there's barely any blood, we can barely see anything before it quickly cuts to something else, like they don't even want us to see it. Despite having an actual body count in this one, the kills are so boring that you might as well not even have one. Just the opening scene alone, it's so bad, it's actually funny. Someone flies up in the air and bursts into flames. I just started laughing, which is not the reaction you should have watching your scary movie. Now, although I don't remember much of anything from the first Nun movie, except that it was very bad and, well, forgettable, I do remember liking the aesthetics a lot. It was very gothic inspired, very spooky. I'm a sucker for that. But for some reason here with the sequel, they downplayed this pretty important aspect of the previous film to instead have very bland, cheap set pieces of schools and churches. I swear they must have used the same hallway set for 80% of the film. Didn't like that. Alright, I have nothing against Taissa Farmiga. I'm sure she's a fine actor, but she has so little to do here that there's just no way to get a good performance out of it. She really struggles to lead the film here. It's kind of like what I mentioned with Bo from the Children of the Corn reboot. She just has the same facial expression for the whole film. Confused? Scared? Happy? Intrigued? I don't know, it's always the same face. At one point, you just feel like you're staring at a blank wall. So overall, I've wasted enough breath on this. I'll give The Nun 2 a generous 3 or maybe 4 out of 10. Why did we get a sequel to The Nun 5 years later when nobody even remembers that this universe exists? Why do we keep accepting and giving money to the lowest effort product imaginable? That's something I'll never understand. But in any case, until next time, just keep watching horror movies. It's good for your health. Bye bye.